Alrighty. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're watching this. My name is Miguel, and I'm a physical therapist assistant student. Um, and I'm making this video just to kind of give a little insight um, on somebody who I view as a mentor, who is also a PTA that's already in the field. So if anybody's watching this that's in PTA school or thinking about it, I'm going to give you a little bit of what I got from my friend Steven's interview. I asked him about 5 questions. The first question I asked him is what does he remember as far as preparing for the national examination in order to obtain his license. He said that um, he remembered a lot. He put a lot of work into getting ready for the exam. He spent hours and hours every day going through textbooks and notes. He would One thing that worked for him to keep going on as far as studying for so many hours of the day is he would go to one place. For example, let's say he would go to Starbucks and study for like maybe 2 hours, and then he'll change his environment so that way it feels like it's new to him. So after going to Starbucks for 2 hours, he would either go to a library or like Barnes and Noble and just kind of like hang around there for a couple extra hours. Another thing that he said that worked for him was that he would kind of, if he was in a library, he would go into just like a study room that has a whiteboard, and he would pretend that he's teaching his material to someone else. That way he was able to not only learn it, but to also teach it as another form of solidifying the information that he knew. Um, the reason why he chose physical therapy as a field is Steven's he's a really good dancer, and at the time he he was going all over the country studying, not really studying, but teaching people choreography all over the world or all over the nation, and he realized that he wasn't making that much money off of it. So he decided to change career paths. He worked as a rehab tech for 2 years, or 7 years actually. Sorry, I was thinking about someone else. But he he eventually became a PTA, and he's been a PTA for about 3 years now. And something that he wishes that he would have, or something that he has learned since becoming a PTA, is it's okay to make mistakes. And I was glad that he said that, because I kind of carry myself in this same way. I like to achieve perfection, but I also gotta remind myself that we have to learn from our mistakes, and sometimes those mistakes are the best ways to learn. And um, it's just something like that for myself or from whoever's going to be watching this video. Um, Things are going to happen, especially in the PT world. Um, and you just kind of going to have to roll with the punches, really. Um, and my last question that I asked him was, what did he think as far as the future of physical therapy? And it kind of ties into the last question that I um, discussed with him, or the last answer that I discussed with, was that he doesn't really see too much of a difference in the future, but what's constantly changing is insurance policies and reimbursements. So it's just you always have to be on your toes. I guess you can say, be ready to adapt to whatever changes, so you can continue to still provide care proficiently, while I guess you could say getting paid for it, because insurance kind of dictates um, how we get paid. So that's pretty much it for my video. Thank you for your time, and you guys have a great day.